All right, both players are ready. It is round one, CTM Masters event. Dog versus Myles going first today. Let's get them started. Dog, of course, your multi-time CTWC world champion and your CTM Masters event winner like 8, 9 billions of times, whatever. Myles looking to take one down. Let's go and get this underway. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. K9 watching Tetris with the 3, 2, 1 countdown bits. Thank you very much. G's, by the way, thank you so much for the 21 months of Tier 1 subscription. It is indeed September here on Twitch, so subscriptions are, they're cheaper. They're cheaper, so go get them. In fact, if you want to be subscribed to the channel, this is the best month to do it. Just wait for the entire year and then do it all at once, because you can subscribe for like, I don't know, can you do a year in advance? I think so. I think you can do 3 months, 6 months, whatever, advance and do it at a discount rate. So this is the time to do it. All right, both players at 69,920. Myles going to get a Tetris. Dog trying to burn away those all that nonsense over on the right side, and we'll do so. Just waiting on the bar for the Tetris, and gets it. There's the Tetris for Dog. 108 for Dog, 139 for Myles after a Tetris. Game one is underway. Players have met 2 times in the past. Just 2 times in all their time in the Masters event. They've only met twice, and it was in July at the Lone Star event, and in March in Masters 2023, March 2023. So there you go, and they split those series, so they're 1-for-1 against each other in matches. All right, Dog actually getting set up for a dirty Tetris and get it. That's the best way to downstack with Tetrises. Going to uncover that right side, get another long bar down for a Tetris. 178, 232 for Myles. Myles going to adjust those pieces, make room for the incoming square. Put that in the left, so that's pretty good. And yeah, we're going super close-up, extreme close-up today, because one of the players just has a camera situation which is not lend itself to, positioning that we want, but we trust these 2 players. Don't the rest of you try to get away with this. I'll trust these guys. They have a lot to lose, right? Wait, there's no music? What happened to the music? Oh. Not sure what happened to the music, but we've got it. So yes, our vandweller will edit in the music, no problem. Although it's weird because the music, I'll watch these back sometimes on my phone and everything sounds balanced. I listen to it on my TV and the music sounds way loud. 357 Myles, 319 for Dog. Jorge White, thanks for the Tier 1 sub, 14 months. Tetris for Dog, 343. So yeah, it is September here on Twitch, so please, yes, if you can, subscribe. We also, I don't know, vaguely, somehow, want to unlock Partner Plus, which is a way for us to increase our share of our subscriptions right now on Twitch. Streamers, typical, regular, boring old partners and streamers, who are not special or have any special deal, get 50% of the subscription revenue. That's it. But if we can get to 350 subscribers just for 3 months in a row, then we will become Partner Plus, and then we will be able to keep 70%, which, by the way, is a 40% increase in our revenue, which actually would be huge and allow us to do so much more. So I don't know if we'll actually get there. I'm not making a big, giant push, but I will mention it here and there. I haven't gotten to the point of putting a counter on the screen, but would love to get to 350 subscribers this month, next month, and the following month, and then we're good for a year. So I don't know. Should I put a counter? Maybe. 541 for Myles, 503 for Dog. Yeah, I don't know if it's a sound bar. I'll have to check. I'll have to try it without the sound bar and see if it's the same thing without the sound bar. Number one Mo, thanks for the tier 1 resub, 21 months. We could put it as a rotating slide in the box in the middle. Yeah, we could do that. Or I could just put it on screen and just have it on there forever. That's it, you know, whatever. Just put it up there. I don't know. Should I make a big push? See, I don't want to annoy people with stuff like that, but you guys have no idea how much of a big deal that would be for the channel to get that. It's such a huge increase in revenue. 593 for Myles. 619 transition for Dog. Myles. No, gonna try it. No, just gonna take that double into 19. Play it safe. 598 for Myles. So good transitions for both players. Right now we're just at 156 subscribers, so we would have to get basically 200 more subscribers between now and the end of the month to make it happen, and I'm just not sure if that is something that is realistic. 646 Myles, 667 for Dog. Here in game 1, we're playing this game first. Normally we go play the 116 match first and then the 8 and 9, but scheduling an issue, so there you go. Myles gonna Tetris here, 680 into 21, 720 for Dog. We'll Tetris, 747. Maybe explain the 50% revenue increase in more detail. Oh, well. So right now, let's wait till Dog resolves this situation before we start talking administration. We probably don't need to do it on 19, but let's see if Dog can dig out of this. I mean, this is relatively low, but oh no, that left side can get a long bar over, just needs to get one sometime in the next couple of pieces. There it is, gets it over. Long bar into the right side for a nice double to bring this down. Looks like Dog will be back down to safety. You can see the relaxed body language, feels a little better. Yeah, wraps that. Oh, that is so smart. Did you see that tuck set up from the left side for Dog? That was amazing. So huge brain. Huge head, huge brain. 820 Dog. Myles, meanwhile, in the lead now at 859. Dog gonna get one back. But yeah, normally when you subscribe to the channel, we split that revenue with Twitch. Twitch gets half, we get half. That's 50%. But if we get to Partner Plus, that would bring our take from 50% to 70%, right? So that's an increase of 20 percentage points, but that actually means 40% increase, right? Which is huge. That, I don't know, that's as much of the mathematical explanation. That's as clear as I can make it. Max out here for both players. Dog on 27, Myles on 26, 849 Myles after Tetris. They are 1,000 points apart, not even. And but they are a few lines separated. Thank you, Dermofi, for the tier 1 sub 5 months. Really appreciate it. 1.1 for both of these players. So if you're looking for a practice seed, whatever this one was, use it. Myles with a little bit of cleanup to do. Just a few lines to go until 29. Dog into 29 to B89. And it's super close. Just 30,000 points separating these two players. About 6 lines. Myles in at B62. And we'll see what these players are going to do. Of course, Dog known for being aggressive here on 29, setting up for Tetris's. Got a little bit droughted there, but ended up getting a long bar for the Tetris. An early shift there with the L piece, so has to take care of this. Myles, B83. Still has some burning to do. Gets that square to the left. Needs to bring this down. Set up for a Tetris here. Dirty if he can get a long bar quick. Oh, ends up bringing it down. And Dog with some cleanup to do on that left side. Gets that long bar over. And now needs to get to work bringing this back down. Can he take that triple in the middle? 1.3 for Dog. Myles with the 1.2 gets a Tetris. Myles back by about, well, Myles going to get a Tetris into the lead now by 10,000 points. So it is super close, close in lines, close in score. These players very comfortable here on 29. Myles staying in the lead. Dog actually setting up on the left side. We'll see what the plan is here. Can he get a long bar over to the left? So tricky. Ends up taking this down. Long bar over for the Tetris in the left well for Dog D86. Myles at D87. It is wicked close. Myles going to uncover, actually setting up here for a dirty double, but no, going to end up being a single here to bring this down. Myles set up for a Tetris E36. Dog back by less than a Tetris. Setting up for one. Myles going to get one. Oh no, that left side, unless Myles gets something down the right side, could be fatal. Can't get a bar over. That's going to be a top out E90. Dog has 27 lines to chase this down. Is back by about a Tetris. Needs to bring this down. Long bar in. Gets a triple down the right side. Needs 19,000 points. And yeah, is just going to try to play it safe, set up the right situation. This is so tough. Dog needs 9,000 points, needs to eke this out. Eking it out. 8, there, 90,000, and just one more line and that'll do it. So Dog gonna eke this out on level 38. And Dog will take game one. Myles with the serious concern face. Right in your face. And there you go. But Dog gonna take game one. What a game one here in round one of the orange bracket between these two great players. Holy moly. All right, both players ready for game two. Let's get them started. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Great game one. All right, I don't know what Dog is doing. All right. All right, there we go. I'm not sure what was there. Myles shaking his head. Myles suspecting some scuppering here, some gamesmanship. That's it. Myles, very sus delay here for Dog. All right, long bar down for Dog. Each player with 12 lines and 68,000 Myles board. A little bit higher, though, just from the delay. I will refresh the streams. What's going on? Potato with Soup. Pixel Andy's here. Aptiz. Welcome, Dan V, Biggie Mac. Hana is here. Fireworks, what's going on? Chiller. Guafi, Kafka's Cat, number 1 Mo, Javan T. Halketa, all our friends are here. Tetris Jazz, Jorge Whites. Welcome to the stream. Oh, Vicious Rhubarb. $164 Dog, 207 Myles. All right, we're redeeming coupon codes. Thank you to whoever's doing that. It's a good reminder. If you want to go to ctm.gg/matcherino, you can contribute to the prize pool. It is free to do it. You just go to that URL, you log in with your Twitch account, and then you can contribute to the prize pool. There are free ways to do it. That's FREE, not like there's free ways to do it. You know, free, no money ways. But there are also money ways. So go to ctm.gg/matcherino and explore your options. 255 here for Dog, 259 for Myles. Myles going to get that kind of reverse key tuck or whatever. I don't know, whatever Kingsman wants to call it. Backdoor key tuck. Bunkus. All right, Myles stack getting a little bit high and flat, looking for a bar, looking for a burn. Gonna run out of room up the top there. It's flinging pieces over and gets the long bar in for Tetris. Another Tetris. Myles 311, 306 for Dog. Dog stack climbing, going through that same sequence that Myles went through about, I don't know, 20 years ago. All right, there you go. Redeeming the codes. How many codes are there left in the Matcherino? All right, there's 24 codes, guys. Come on, we got 5 streams. Gonna be 5 hours or whatever. 5 matches, whatever. I don't know what I'm saying, but let's get it done. I don't want to harp on this every single month. You should just get it done, people. Stop messing around. 384 for Dog, 403 for Myles. Trying to dig out of this. Got some awkward gaps to fill in. There you go. Look at Pixelandy doing the code redemption. If Pixelandy, a great Tetris legend, can do it, you can do it too. All right, Myles still trying to dig out of this. Yeah, it's just like endless digs. All those holes kind of interacting with each other, because when you try to burn one line down, some of the leave of the pieces is covering the other holes. Which is super annoying. Look at Game Scout doing codes. Game Scout, massive Tetris online influencer, YouTube billionaire, is redeeming 25-cent codes. And you're not doing it? Oh my God. 449 Myles, 466 for Dog. So separated by less than a Tetris and about 5 lines. All right. Gen Bros with the $15 contribution to the prize pool. That brings it up to 106787. Now 106812. It's climbing. Let's get to that 2000. Oh, interesting adjustment. I'm not sure what happened there with Dog. That is just crazy looking, but ends up taking the skims. Crazy high. 508 transition for Myles. Had kind of a little suffer middle. One row off the bottom. Going to take that Tetris. 558. Dog into 19 at 566 or so. Or a little bit less. And that left side for Dog. Just going to build around this. Try to take this down. Having some issues there. Big faces here. Big heads. Monthly. Dog looking to bring this down, and will bring this down, and leaves himself a Tetris setup. Gets the long bar. Bang Tetris for Dog. 632. There's one. Myles 619. And another one. Myles 648. Players looking relaxed, focused. Good. Follow Myles everywhere. Been watching Myles' reels on Facebook. I might be the only one watching them, though. They don't have as many views as TikTok. Maybe I'm the only one commenting as well. I'm not sure. There you go. And I might be the only person left on Facebook, probably. I don't even know why I'm on there. 763 Myles, 748 Dog playing Tetris. Each of them get a Tetris. Myles 16,000 points ahead. Myles playing Sandtris on these reels. 811 Dog, 828 Myles. Pretty good score for Dog through 24, 842. Not bad. We'll take it. All right, there we go. Line spin Dog. Amazing. Oh, look at the adjustment and the readjustment for Dog. Make room for that long bar. 908 Dog, 956 Myles. So Myles actually increased the lead a little bit. Now, of course, Dog about 7 lines behind. Just due to a delayed start. A perfectly reasonably valid delayed start. It is in no way suspect. Tetris Dog 978. Myles now has maxed out here on 27. Tetris Dog, he's going to max out A11. 1 million points. Myles into level 28. 9 lines to go till the level 29. Transition. And there we go. Tetris for Myles into 29. A87. Dog's board looking a little messy here as we approach level 29. Trying to figure something out. Uncovers a perfectly shaped J thing. K9 watching Tetris has gifted a 6-month sub to Gerald. Thank you. Dog is into 29. He's at A72, back by 100,000 points from Myles. Now, Dog is going to have a few lines in hand, so that will become more important as we get closer to the super kill screen. Myles going to get a Tetris down the right side. C18, left side Dog trying to fill that in, has a gap in the middle. Long bar down, Tetris Dog. B30. Look at the tucks happening there. Oh, that Z piece did not get all the way to the left. That left's going to be cut off and fatal for Dog. That is going to be a top out B34. Myles is ahead already and takes game number 2. GG's. We're tied up. You missed it because of an ad. Oh no, NGC man. Well, you know what that means. Subscribe at a discount this month. You'll never have to see an ad again. All right, Myles here a little bit. There we go. Myles with the victory. C82. Good. All right, both players ready. What was once a best of 5 is now a best of 3 between these two great players, Dog and Myles. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. All right, we'll have to refresh the stream just to make sure our players are synced up. You know what we should implement? Here's what you implement. You implement a countdown and then a second countdown. One is the you better start countdown. Like everybody should start now countdown. And then the next one is the, yeah, you better start by this time or it's not valid countdown. Yeah, it's basically the MLB pitch clock, right? It's basically what it is. 136 Dog, 83,000 for Myles. So can we put that in the countdown box? Because what will happen is basically players will not start on the first one. They will all opt to start on the second one because that's what's like game theoretically optimal. And Myles up near the top of the stack. Dangerous. Can Myles get out of this? Huge TikTok dig if he can. And it looks like Myles is going to get out of this. We'll see if we can just get a long bar real quick. Trying to keep that well open. Going to take the triple. Huge dig there. And the Tetris to cap it off for Myles. Flip it and chip it to Line Spin Media. 128 here for Myles. 230 for Dog. Holy moly. And the music stopped again. Are you serious? Did it really? I don't know why that is. Hold on. All right. Well, we'll try it again. I think I had the wrong playlist on, that's why. So yeah, today we're gonna have to have, and I apologize to the players and viewers, but we're gonna have to have some extra long breaks in between the games, and I apologize for that. Tetris for Dog 330, 275 for Myles. Trying to get back here after an extended digging sequence. 87 lines for Myles, 79 for Dog. And yeah, I think we're going to have to implement basically the pitch clock. MGC, man, you're very nice. I don't know if you're being sarcastic, but if you are, that's okay. And if you're not, you're very nice. 325, Myles, long bar down, Tetris for Dog, 400. Oh, people in chat saying that Dog didn't Vitz there. Oh my word. It's almost a crime not to. 469 for Dog, 394 for Myles. What's up, Oath August? I don't know what your name means. Oath August? I don't know what it is. Oath? Welcome, Oath. Debtor Survival says, what is VITS? VITS is, it stands for Vertical Eye Tuck Setup. Eye meaning the long bar. So it means setting up a tuck overhang that fits a vertical long bar. Or if you're from 2019, you might know it as a death-defying vertical long bar slide. Or maybe you're from 2010 and you know it as that. 565 for Dog, 486 for Myles. Or the moo thing. Nobody knows it as the moo thing. That lasted for like 4 hours. 511 transition for Myles. 569 for Dog here. 4 lines to go until 19. Myles did have the lower transition in the previous game, but did end up winning that game, so. All right, 577 transition. Dog, he's going to get a Tetris 601. Myles ahead in the score, but also ahead in lines. Chiller says, who the F is the Moo guy? Well, Moo is one of the, one of the early important figures in the online scene. Created Classic Tetris League. Very important figure. 731 Dog, 746 for Myles. Yeah, true. Kingsman colonized CTL. The monarchy colonizing yet another territory. Don't worry, he'll come for CTM eventually. Oh, very cool sequence there for Myles. Wow. Just looking for that bar. I'd rather have nice, safe sequences and continual long bars than this nonsense, as cool as it looks. Staying alive. And there's a Tetris for Myles. 860 actually in the lead now in score for Myles. Dog back by about a Tetris or so. That T is awkward in the middle of Dog stack. Oh, Chiller is gunning for CTM as well. I see. Now I see. We're always a big takeover target. All right, Dog trying to bring this down. It's just gaps right in the middle of the stack. And Myles working on down stacking as well. And Myles just 7 lines away from the level 29 transition, so this is awkward. Okay, beautiful sequence there for Myles to get to some measure of safety. Opens up a channel on the right side and takes a skim and into 29 with an awkward stack. Open up another channel down the right side, brings a stack down, so this should make the left side accessible, and it is. Throws a long bar down there. 984 for Myles on 29. Has a score lead over Dog right now, 3 lines away from transitioning. Gets a Tetris into 29, and Myles here trying to bring this down, trying to bring some order to the stack, starts scoring. Dog 974, back by about 50,000 points. And Myles kind of has a gap there on the bottom, still trying to find a way to bring this down. Could use a long bar like right now. Gets the tuck. I mean, how these guys can tuck at these speeds is amazing. And awkward there for Myles, but able to bring this down. 985. Drought finally ended for Dog. Gets a triple down the right side. And the stack is climbing the middle of the board. 994. Dog going to top out. Myles hangs on. He's topping out himself. Hangs on for the victory. Myles, game 3, takes it. GG's. Why are the cameras so close on their faces? Because we have one player with a really close face. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. All right, we got Stanislaw with the 6 countdown bits. Thank you, Stanislaw. Is there a stupid monthly Tetris this November? We are not going to do stupid Tetris monthly this November. We are going to bring it back, I think, in March. I think March will be the month. That's when we traditionally did it. November, really important month for us, so we want to have regular streams to capture any of the interest that may be generated by CTWC. We want to be there. Give the fans, maybe new fans, more Tetris. So, all right. But yeah, so but November actually going to be no cap November. Just call me Al. Resubscribe with Prime. Thank you so much for the 6 months of support. 115 here for Dog early in game 4. Yeah, March is right before Mega Masters, so it's a good time to do that. People want to take a month off and relax or not. You got to keep your streak going, you know? You don't want to take a month off. It's ridiculous. But yeah, November is no cap November. So it will be the old school rules. No line cap at all. And players can go on and on and on and on and on and on. All right, Tetris here for Myles, 184. Dog gonna get one, column 3. All right. Now we just need 190 more subscribers, guys. That's it. That's no big deal. We can get that this stream, right? If you're watching on YouTube, just come over to Twitch just for a moment. Subscribe 3 months in advance and then leave. And you never have to go on Twitch again, I promise. Oh, there we go. Z spin for Myles. And Dog's board looking a little iffy here. Myles up 2 games to 1, so Dog needs to win this game to stay in the tournament and not get eliminated in round 1. I mean, this is a tough round 1 matchup between our 8 and 9 seeds. Now, what should we do as our qualifier? Should we just make it totally old school CTWC rules and make it like number of max outs, or best of 1? Just like make it best of 1 like it used to be in the old days. 296 for I gotta think about that, what the qualifying scheme is. I'm open to suggestions. I mean, it can't be a capped format, right? But we have to take advantage of the fact that it's uncapped, right? That's true. You know, new score world record in quals. We have not seen that in a while. So that's a very good point there from Wouter BGK. AO1, no cap. Let's get some world records. I like it. 370 here for Dog. 361 for Myles. Gonna skim there, get the Tetris 385. I'm digging it. I think that's an idea. Dog with a Spire in the middle of the stack, trying to work around that, keeping that well open and not burn too much. Takes another skim here and a Tetris 400 for Dog through 99 lines. 430 for Myles. Dan Weller doesn't like no cap. Well, you don't have to play there, buddy. If you need to cap, if you're so weak that you need to cap every single month, can't even handle one no cap November, bro. You're weak. $522 here for Myles, 17 lines away from the level 19 transition. Dog at 514, 120 lines. Oh, Dog with that cool adjustment there. Make it run. Kind of doing it twice there for those squares on the left side. And getting another square to the left, long bar to the right. So neat little sequence there for Dog. Great skim. I like that a lot. Keeping that stack nice and flat. 541 for Dog. One line away from 19. 19. There it is, 565. And Myles is 2 lines away. Looking for that 600K transition. And we'll get it with a Tetris 616. BTS says no cap is a myth, bro. You know, Mino retention will make you godlike. 648 for Dog. Gets a Tetris, 674. 673 for Myles. All right, Myles setting up some kind of combo setup, whatever. Anyway, Tetris down the middle for Myles, 704. Dog trying to trying to skim this all away. Does so. Set back up for the Tetris. Is so. Has to cover here. Oh, look at that kind of adjustment here on 19. 776 for Dog. Myles in a little bit of danger. Uncover again. Looking for a well-timed bar. Uncover again. And there's a bar over to the right. I mean, that is just crazy how quick that bar gets over. I mean, you just see like that could easily have not gotten over. I mean, what the heck? That is just nuts. 772 for Myles. Great survival. But not out of the woods yet. Stack starting to climb again. And gonna bring this down. 905 into 26 for Dog. Now to what Myles' plan is. Yeah, Myles is going to move this back over to a right well setup. And is set up and gets a Tetris. There it is, 823. All All right, dog waiting out a little drought here. Gets a long bar down Tetris, 978. Another one in. Max out dog into 28. Oh my God, I have, what, 4 more matches after this one? I don't know how I'm going to survive, to be honest. Dirty Tetris, Myles, 928. Dog set up here. Another Tetris would give him a 1.1. Ends up taking a single into 29 and just has to burn it all the way down. But does have the 1.1 in 29. Max out here for Myles on 29. Dog ahead by about 113,000 points. So Myles, let's see what the strategy is here. Does dog just kind of single and double, daring Myles to get aggressive? We'll see. And Myles could also just kind of wait and just do the same thing. Tetris for Myles. A86, backed by 40,000 points or so. Dog's board starting to climb. Uncovers the right side. There's the bar Tetris. B76 dog. Myles trying to build for that Tetris right up here. You know, has a game to give away, but you also, you know, you've got dog right close by, but there's no fear these guys. B91 dog, B16 Myles. Dog gets that long bar over to the left. Another piece to the left. Myles' board climbing high. Needs that L. He's going to have to just burn this. Looking for that L, and L just never comes, but flings that long bar to the left and long bar to the right. Survival is insane, but this RNG just not going to work. So Myles going to top out B35. Dog able to hang on long enough to outlast Myles and force a deciding game 5. GG's. All right, both players are ready. It is Dog and Myles. It is round 1, and only one of these players is going to escape it. Both amazing players, but one will survive. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. And we have 11 contribution codes left. K9 watching Tetris with the giant contribution to the Matcherino prize pool, $242.38 to make it 1321, right? 321. So the ultimate countdown contribution. Thank you so much. K9 watching Tetris. Appreciate it. Here's an O-Spire here from Dog. We've seen that a couple times in this match before. Stanislaw gifting a tier 1 sub to NGC Man. Thank you, Stanislaw. Up to 161 subscribers. Just, you know, just 189 to go. No big deal. We'll get there. Ultimate countdown contribution from K9 watching Tetris. All right, underway game 5. 150 here for Dog, 140 for Myles. Myles gets the Tetris. Same lines, Myles in the lead. Wait, do gifted subs count toward Partner Plus? Last time I checked, they didn't. Is that true? Oh, I didn't know that. I mean, I got to read more than one paragraph to find things out. Is that true? Can someone confirm? I don't trust rhubarb. It's from Minnesota. I saw Fargo. And there's a lot of stuff going on in that Minnesota. Yeah, Fargo is a movie that takes place in Minnesota. All right, 265 for Myles. So we need 350 organic subscribers. Oh, forget it. We're too small. Sorry, guys. We'll never get it. Tetris organizing will never be a full-time gig for anyone. Oh, bother. 301 here for Dog. 292 for Myles. I don't see why they would care. Just give me the 70% Twitch, for goodness sake. All right, long bar down Tetris, Myles 366. There's one for Dog, 393. Oh, thank you so much, Anonymous Gifter, for the Tier 1 sub. Lil Sean 2, you have received a subscription to what? Monthly Tetris on Twitch. Dan Weller says, CTM is my second job. Yeah, I mean, you pay more than I do, bro. I guess, yeah, I'm a founder, so I get paid in equity. We have our big exit. You know? All right, Dog's piece is climbing the board here. Trying to bring this down. Myles with a good-looking stack gets a good-looking Tetris. All right, there's a dirty triple. A couple dirty triples there for Dog. And Myles continuing to build the lead while Dog burns. Tetris Myles 554. 5 lines to go till 19. Tetris Dog, and we'll salvage a 500k transition anyway. 521 for Dog into 19. Myles looking for, all right, well, that's probably gonna, all right, we'll have to transition into 19 with a whimper, but 579 transition, pretty good for Myles the Great, the prolific TikToker. And I don't know what you call somebody who puts stuff on reels, but I think maybe desperate is what you call them. So there you go. Tetris for Myles 614, 602 for Dog. A realtor. That's pretty good. Myles here on 21, 673. Long bar Tetris, 700. It's a deciding game. Doc Pie with the subscription. Thank you very much, Doc Pie. Tetris for Dog, 697. Dog, 10 lines ahead. Tetris for Myles, 730. And oh yeah, the parity there for Dog. That is problematic. And Tetris for Dog, 732. Tetris Myles, 57,000 point lead Myles. It's the third time these two have been matched up in a CTM event. A Masters level event anyway. Tetris Myles. T-spin there for Dog. There's a Tetris. Dog. Myles trying to dig out of this. Long bar to the left, so critical. Oh no, that T to the right. So tricky. Gets a long bar over. And what a dig here for Myles if he can complete it. There's a triple to open up the right side, looking for the bar. It takes a couple skims here. And gets a long bar down for the Tetris, 9-18. Still with a slim lead over Dog. Dog gonna overtake him and score. Is ahead in lines. But more importantly, at least Myles will have an opportunity to take a good looking board into 29 and just see what he can do there. Super close in score. Tetris down for Dog into 29 at 970. Another Tetris for Dog with the max out. Myles takes a skim and a Tetris into 29, 976. Let's see what Dog. What is Dog doing here? Dog, Dog does not generally slow down anymore. Doesn't like the scale here. It's close. Myles gets a Tetris there, column 7. A34 Dog, A24 for Myles. Myles gets a dirty Tetris on the right side. There we go. A66 just back by 14,000 points, but needs to bring the stack down to some measure of safety so we can start building again. And Dog bringing the stack down as well. A93 Dog, A83 for Myles. Myles has a pace lead, but it's all about the score lead in the end. And Tetris for Myles to take the lead, B24, while Dog is building here on the left side. Gonna just have to take a triple on that left side. Another Tetris for Myles, B65. That long bar to the left didn't make it all the way for Dog, so he's gonna have to burn this down to make it accessible, and hangs that long bar. Critical situation for Dog. Needs to get a long bar over to the left or it's over. It's gonna chop this down, and oh no, this is not looking too great for Dog. And Dog gonna top out B26. Myles is ahead and takes the deciding game 5 to eliminate Dog in round 1. Myles will be moving on in the orange bracket, and Dog's run of consecutive finals appearances is over. So there you go. GG's to you, Dog. Always good to have you here. Tough draw in round 1. Myles cresting at the right time. And Myles just looking, like, hey man, it's all business. No big deal. Hey everybody, this is your old pal Vandweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. And follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day.